Hey guys, with this one right here, NR, Lucii, y'all, D and G, got the D and G with Lucii, NR, and y'all, and you got the D and G, with the Lucii coming into it, and with NR, and yeah, but you got Lucii with it. So him just coming into it, and him, got his whole thing. You got the D and G. This seems a little crazy, especially with the collaboration with the Yacht 2. This seems like a crazy collaboration because you got one of the most and violation guys, like the violation guys, and these guys put all kinds of meltdowns into it, and they just really screwsy with it. But you got the DNG with it, and yeah, and Lucii, like you got the most rated ones, especially for me, because I think they're rated, especially with Lucii and yeah, like they're the craziest ones, when it comes to drill and culture and all that other stuff, they're the main ones. But you got the DNG, and all this other, are low streets.
Trends.
DNG's on my feet when I touch down. The AP frosted, not a bust down. Humble, but we live, going up now. Pedal back trips on the strip till sundown.
And fucking you understand? International.
Ooh, I like that one. DM strip on my foot when I touched down. Ooh, so he really came in with the violation, like he said, DMT on his foot when he steps down. Like that made it really spooshy. Like, hey, it's already coming in with something, hey, with the spooshy list.
DNG's on my feet when I touch down. The AP frosted, not a bust down. Humble, but we live, going up now. Pedal back trips on the strip till sundown.
And fucking you understand? International. Catch man in my beer.
Lucii mixes, baby.
Gang.
DNG's on my feet when I touch down. The AP frosted, not a bust down. Why they hate that we're up now? Marbella drop top when we're uptown.
Humble, but we live, going up now. Pedal back trips on the strip till sundown. Bass slap like the kick when the gun's out. Shitting on the ops like the watch get flushed out.
Slide through to your block.
We said sitting on the box, watch it get flopped down. Hey, sitting on the box, watch it get flopped down, And then he said free all the guys, that have been locked down, with that whole thing coming into it. He didn't say some stroso stuff.
Let bust. Used to be so broke on the back of the bus. I stepped out bummy with an Anglo tucked, looking for war like an angry tug. But now shit different. I let the young G's go glad while I'm taking a flight. I'm living. I made mommy proud when I hit 6 figures. I can never go back to the bando living. If you knew what I did with a Rambo, you be calling me Rambo. I used to shot ZK.
Who is what I did with the Rambos? You be calling me the Rambo. You be calling me the Rambos. Hey, you know what they mean? It's all different things, Rambo can mean all kinds of things, all kinds of, lyrics things. But I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to really touch down on all that effects. But, as they be calling me the Rambo for the stuff that I did, with the Strambos. Like, it comes with a whole little piece right there. Like, that's like a little matchy thing right there. You match everything together. You know what the caution is with it. Like, it's just a whole caution mission.
Flicks and the Anglos, age 16, I was chasing the back door. Now it's money calling for a 16. 5-figure verses. If you wanna war me or the man, them you're gonna need more than a knife when you're lurking. DNG's on my my feet when I touch down. The AP frosted, not a bust down. Why they hate that we're up now? Marbella drop top when we're uptown.
Humble, but we live, cause we're up now. Pedal back trips on the strip till sundown. Bass slap like the kick when the gun's out. Shitting on the ops like the watch get flushed out. Anyone can make a pack flip. Can you break it all down, make it backflip? Can I fit 10?
We said, can you do a backflip? Can you break it all down and do a backflip? Can you break it all down and do a backflip? And then they in the tennis with it, like the tennis golf with it. So they really breaking it down, like he said. Can you really break it down like a backflip? And then do a backflip, and then he in the tennis golf with it. So it's it's a whole thing. Just matching with it, like the whole thing. How they just cushing it down, screwing it down. They really ambitioners in it.
Back in this mattress, mum said, chill son, you're way too active. Ship it out, get the packs in. Then I fling it out, get racks in. Looking bougie, but she acting. IG thoughts nowadays too trampish. Hustle, then get lit with the gang. Still cutting true with a flick in my hand. Dress code chill, YA, I'm so real. And my lifestyle's chill, so your bitch wanna hang. Fuck rap, I do this for the bands. And fuck that, let me spit for the fans. Hella flossing, couple niggas plotting, but they couldn't catch up, cause their kids got a plan.
D&G's on my feet when I touch down. The AP frosted, not a bust down. Why they hate that we're up now? Marbella drop top when we're uptown.
Humble, but we live, cause we're up now. Pedal back trips on the strip till sundown. Bass slap like the kick when the gun's out. Shitting on the ops like the watch get flushed out. Dickheads.
Lucii mixes, baby.
We said watch them do a backflip, with the whole thing. But he said DNG when he steps down, like when he steps around, it's crazy. It gets real spooky, it gets real extortionary, it gets real stretchy, But you got with Lucii and and their whole thing coming in, especially a lot of these guys, they have a crazy influence. But shout out to Pac-Man TV, because, they be really doing their thing when it comes to, all this DMG and all this other stuff. But you got Lucii with the and them just, really, touching down and, putting their enforcers and really just in star relation. But don't forget to like, comment, and this whole other, stroke